Hello. Are you planning to buy some farmland or agriculture land in Tamil Nadu? This video gives you the key points to consider when you buy agriculture land in Tamil Nadu. It is a good decision for someone from Bangalore to buy farmland in Tamil Nadu as agricultural lands are much cheaper in Tamil Nadu and agriculture is tax-free in India. But when you decide to buy agricultural land in Tamil Nadu, you have to take care of some legal and technical issues. Before we get further, you will be happy to know that being a farmer is not a prerequisite to purchase agricultural land in Tamil Nadu, unlike most other states in India. To buy farmland in other Indian states, one needs to be a farmer. You need to produce records that show you are a farmer and have agri lands in some location in India. Fortunately, to buy land in Tamil Nadu, all you need to do is be a citizen of India. However, PIOs and NRIs cannot purchase agricultural land in Tamil Nadu. Before we go further, you have to understand the land classifications in Tamil Nadu. Lands in Tamil Nadu are classified as wetland, Nanjai, or dryland, Punjai. Lands irrigated by natural water sources like rivers and lakes are called Nanjai, wetland, and the lands that are dependent on rainwater, wells etc. are called as Punjai, dry land. In case you are looking to use the agri land you purchased for some kind of commercial use after some time, we suggest you go in and buy a dry land or Punjai land, as you will not need very stringent clearances to convert the land for industrial, commercial purposes. The process to convert wetland to industrial, commercial or residential land is very complicated. You cannot convert fertile agricultural irrigated land called Nanjai land into residential land or use it for other commercial or industrial purposes. You can use them only for agricultural purposes. Other important factors to consider while purchasing agri land in Tamil Nadu: verify the owner carefully before finalizing the deal. It is important to check the owner's details so that you don't get cheated. The following are the documents that will help you to determine the ownership of land. 1. The Patta Passbook. 2. The title deed of the property. 3. The A register. And 4. EC, encumbrance certificate. The above documents will enable the legal expert to decide if the property is the right one to purchase. Check land classification. There are many categories where the land falls under prohibited purchases. Know the laws associated with the land carefully. Ensure that the land you wish to buy is not in any categories of no purchase land. Also, check that the land is not forest land, government property and assigned to the landless poor by the state government. Sales deed or agreement. This document details the sale transaction related to the land. It will have full details of the land, its boundary, the name and address of the owner. Your agreement must be signed by both parties and duly witnessed by them. Stamp duty and registration of the land. From state to state, the stamp duties vary. The stamp duty must be paid by the buyer. You must also ensure that land is registered with the owner's name with dates and other history of the agricultural land. During registration of the land, sales deed, previous deed, tax receipt, and 2 witnesses should be present. Mutation. Subdividing the land post-registration, the application must be sent to the Tehsildar of the city in Form 6A for mutation of the land records within 90 days of registration. You can also seek the title deed and Patta Passbook from him. Survey of the land. The land should be surveyed by the government authorized surveyor to measure the plot size and its boundaries. Entry in Adunkal. Adunkal is the land record that keeps the history of all activities carried out on the land. The village administrative officer, VAO, is responsible for keeping a record of all crops/activities that are being carried out on the land. You can get the details of land recorded in the Adunkal. Obtain copies of land records and tax receipts. You should obtain tax receipts of land and certified copies of land recorded in Adunkal and A register as the legal purchase of the land. Purchasing land from the NRI owner. You can also buy land from an NRI owner. She can authorize a third party in selling the land. If you purchase agricultural land in Tamil Nadu from NRI owners, look at the power of attorney issued by him is properly validated by the Indian Embassy in his province. However, as mentioned earlier, if you are an NRI, PO, you are not allowed to buy agricultural land in Tamil Nadu. Lastly, your lawyer may also ask for the village map to find out details about the road access near your proposed land, and also check other factors like the availability of ponds, rivers, and streams near the survey number you propose to buy. The above points are only for reference. Always take the help of a legal expert before going for the final decision. You can get in touch with the numbers in the description to get your farmland of choice.